Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do the spooky Halloween. I have been on a tag video kick lately, and you all know I am obsessed with Halloween. I love Halloween and I love scary movies, and I thought this would be the perfect Halloween tag for me because there are a lot of questions that have to do with scary movies. Let's jump in. The first question, favorite horror or Halloween themed song? I'm gonna go with This Is Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas. Number 2, name something you wouldn't want to run into in a dark forest or in an abandoned building. Michael Myers. Number 3, have you ever played with a Ouija board? Absolutely not. I honestly do believe in evil spirits and demons, and that is not something I want to play around with at all or in any way give a chance to come into my life or attach to me at all. I get interested in movies about it, but I would never even want one in my house. Those freak me out. Number 4, favorite horror monster or villain? I'm gonna go with Michael Myers or Ghostface from Scream. Number 5, the creepiest thing that's ever happened while you were alone. So a few months after my brother died, I was living with my aunt. I was home alone. I was watching Ghost Adventures, of course, and I had the front door open with just the screen door closed and locked, and the front door closed on its own. I'm pretty sure it was just wind, but it freaked me out. Number 6, if you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, would you do it? Probably, just to be able to say I did it. Number 7, are you superstitious? Not really. I don't buy into much of that stuff. Number 8, do you ever see figures in your peripheral vision? Yes. Like, it always ends up being a shadow of something, but it still freaks me out until I realize it's just that. Number 9, which urban legend scares you the most? Honestly, I don't know if it's the one that scares me the most, but the one that I remember the most is when I'm driving and either I flash my lights at somebody to warn them or have somebody flash their lights at me. It always makes me think of that urban legend, and I have a little moment of hesitation. Like, number 10, do you prefer gore or thrillers? Definitely thrillers. If a movie depends too much on the gore factor, it just grosses me out and I lose some respect, because if that's all you're doing to scare people, you're not putting a lot of thought into it. Number 11, do you believe in multiple dimensions or worlds? Not really. I mean, not besides heaven and hell. Number 12, have you ever made a potion of any sort? I used to pretend to when I was little, but no, not really. Number 13, do you get scared easily? I jump easily. I definitely jump easily. I don't know if I get scared easily, but I jump easily. Number 14, have you ever played Bloody Mary? Yes. Me and my friend did one time when I was really little, and we didn't even wait the right amount of time. We turned the light on. We were too chicken, and nothing happened. Of course, nothing happened. It was just, we had been watching scary movies, so we decided we were gonna try it, and yeah. Number 15, do you believe in demons and the devil? Yes, I do, very much. That is something very, very real to me, and I do not ever want to play around with it. Number 16, you're home alone, but you hear footsteps in your house. What do? Text Andrew. Yeah, pretty much text Andrew and grab whatever's around me that I could use as a weapon. Number 17, you're trapped. If you got trapped in one scary movie, which would you choose? I don't know. There's so many that I love. I think I would probably go between Halloween and Scream. Scream, I probably know the best. There's always been a side of me that wanted to play the main, like, strong girl in a scary movie, but I know Scream the best, probably. So, probably Scream. 18, if you could only wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would you be? Lucille Ball. No question, Lucille Ball. 19, would you ever go to a graveyard at night? Yes, I would. 20, in a zombie apocalypse, what is your weapon of choice? A gun. 21, would you rather go to a Halloween party or go trick-or-treating? I feel like I'd much rather go trick-or-treating because then you can go home after and eat all of the candy you got and watch scary movies. 22, you're in a horror movie. Are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, the smart one, or the killer? I feel like I want to say I'm the final girl. Like I want to say I can survive it and be the one that defeats the killer and like outsmarts the killer. But I feel like I'd definitely be the smart one because I have watched so many scary movies that I definitely feel like I know how they work really well. 23, do you have to watch something happy after watching a horror movie so you can go to sleep? Depends what horror movie it is. There are some scary movies I can go to sleep to, and there are others that I absolutely cannot. 24, whilst watching scary movies, are you the person who yells at the characters, the person with their eyes covered the whole time, or the person who falls asleep? I'm definitely the person who yells at the characters. Like when the stupid girl goes up the stairs instead of out the house. Yeah, definitely the one yelling at them. 25, are you the one who gets scared or the one who does the scaring? I'm the one who gets scared, for sure. 26, favorite scary book. Ooh, I haven't actually read that many scary books. I really should. 27, how old were you when you saw your first horror movie? I was 8 the first time I watched Halloween. And okay, this is how much of a dork I am. I got scared like a third of the way through it and sent myself out of the room because I had a feeling I was just gonna get way more scared than I wanted to. So I watched a third of it when I was 8, and then when I was like 12 or 13, I finished it and then became obsessed with scary movies. 28, what was your first Halloween costume? I don't know about when I was a baby, if I was really in any major costume or anything. The first one I remember is I was Glenda, the Good Witch of the North from Wizard of Oz when I was like 5 or 6, I think. 29, what are you going to be for Halloween this year? I do not know if we're even dressing up for Halloween this year. I don't actually know what we're going to be doing on Halloween, but if we do end up dressing up, I definitely want to actually do Lucille Ball, for sure. And number 30, the last question, if you could have a spooky Halloween pet, a black cat, owl, bat, rat, or wolf, what would you pick? Definitely a black cat, because they are gorgeous. So that is the spooky Halloween tag. It was really fun. I loved these questions and all of the ideas it brought up. This was a super fun one for me to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with everybody. If you would like to answer these questions, I would love to either see your video doing the tag or some of your answers in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of my answers. If you have a favorite scary movie, let me know in the comments below. And if you are dressing up for Halloween this year, let me know what you're dressing up as. I would love to hear that. And if you are not already subscribed, click the screen and subscribe, and then you can see when the next video comes out. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!